Okay, I think that's gonna work. Okay, back up here. All right, so today is 6 weeks since I've been home from Cognitive FX. And right now I wish I had a baseball hat because here in Iowa City, around this time of year, the buffalo gnats start coming out. But the cloud around my head isn't too bad. But let's see. So I'm just sort of doing like a 6-week check-in. Because I got back home and I realized just my recovery, well, everyone's recovery is really specific, right? It's specific to their situation. So in my situation, before I went to Cognitive FX, I was not capable of working. I was not capable really of doing much of anything. I had enough energy to do a to-do list that was about 3 items long most days. It was such a basic list. So the question was back then is, do I have enough energy to even do these 3 things? And I realized when I was walking out here and I was thinking about what I want to say when I make this video, I was thinking it's completely different. Almost as soon as I got home from Cognitive FX, the question had been flipped upside down. And now the question suddenly was, is there enough time in the day to do all the things that I have the energy to do? And it's so crazy that suddenly was my reality. But it is. I wish that reality happened for everybody. I'll admit I definitely do have some survivor's guilt that not everyone has the same outcomes that I had from Cognitive FX. But again, I'll just keep this speaking for myself. When I think about the things that they've had to figure out over the last 10 years, because they've only been accepting patients, I believe, since 2014. So in the last 10 years, Dr. Fong and her team and Dr. Allen, I think that's his name, Dr. Allen, I didn't get to meet him, but like they figured out how to look at a functional MRI scan and then determine, like, first of all, how to assemble a team to interpret those results to say, this is what might work for this person to help them get back to functioning and enjoying their lives again, not living like a prisoner in the darkness, in their house, socially isolated. And I mean, to me, it's just so wild and remarkable that they figured out anything close to what will work, right? If you think about how many people suffer from concussions who never get relief, I mean, post-concussion syndrome and TBIs who never get relief, like, it's remarkable that relief is available anywhere. In case this is the only video of mine that you're ever going to watch, I'm going to drag out this old analogy that I love to say. I've probably said it in 2 or 3 of the other videos. Imagine a world where there's only one clinic in the entire USA, or in the country where you live, if you're watching this in the Netherlands or Japan or wherever. Imagine if there's only one clinic in your country that has a good treatment protocol for physical therapy for when you tear your ACL in your knee. Everyone knows someone who has damaged their ACL. It happens to people of all ages, and there's such a routine built in. You get the surgery, then you go to physical therapy, and the results are usually pretty favorable in you being able to walk around again and walk pretty normally. There might be lingering pain, but like there's all these things in place. But now imagine that there's only that one clinic, just one. There's no way they can accommodate everybody. It's physical therapy for a knee, but what if there was only one clinic that had dialed in a program that knew how to do that? How many more people would be out there limping around? And when you tell them there's a clinic that they can go to help them with their knee after surgery, they would have a hard time believing that it's legitimate. Because if it if it's so legitimate, why aren't there clinics everywhere is the question they would ask. So Dr. Fong has answers as to why there aren't similar clinics to Cognitive FX everywhere. She told me and a group of people the answer to that, and it all made sense. But yeah, it's just, so anyway, I just feel super lucky that I was able to go to, in my opinion, one of the few, if only, clinics in the world that really has this dialed in such a multidisciplinary approach. Maybe there's other ones and I haven't heard of them, but I'm sticking with CogFX because that's all I know. So here I am. I'm out here. Just as an example of where I'm at today, I woke up at 9. I have been catching up on video editing. I have some new social media clients that I'm doing work for. So like I built a Facebook page. I posted to a bunch of different Instagram accounts, mine included. I've edited 4 different videos of different lengths. One of them was like a 13-minute video. Yeah, I've just been doing video editing and posting like all day long, and now it is 6 p.m. So I pretty much worked from like 9 till 6. 4 of those hours were in a coffee shop. And the only symptoms that I've had today at all are from the physical exercise that I have been doing. And the main symptom that I've been getting is when I look straight forward, everything's in focus. But like if I look to the side like this, like I just did, things get a little crossed. Like my eyes converge a little bit when I look to the side, and things are a little bit doubled. And when I look down, things get kind of doubled again. I'm doing this like my pupils, they're crossing. Yeah, so off to the side, anywhere that's not straightforward, like anywhere that's out of this like circle, my vision gets a little bit weird. But when I do my exercises, that pretty much goes away. So besides that though, like that's really all my symptoms lately. So I've got my kettlebell here, and I'm gonna go hike up and down. I'm gonna go hike up and down this hill 10 times while holding this over my head or down at my side. And it's just so weird that I have the energy to do that. And it's so bizarre that I'm sitting out here. I mean, yes, I will put on my sunglasses after I'm done making this video, but it's just so fun to not wear my sunglasses sometimes, because I'm just like, I don't have to wear sunglasses. It's amazing. And then after I do this with the kettlebell, I've got my yoga mat. Here's my yoga mat. Yoga mat. And me and the yoga mat are going to go further up into this meadow, and then I'm going to do yoga for like 45 minutes, and then probably some Tai Chi. And yeah, it's weird because I feel like I'm bragging. But I'm just excited. Like, to a person who never had a traumatic brain injury, this is just a normal day for them. Like, they work and then they maybe do a workout after work and they go for a little walk in the woods. Like, it's totally normal. But it's just so weird that like March 1st, before I even went to this place, to Cognitive FX, I was like, I'm pretty sure I will never have that life again. It's just out of the question. There's no way I can recover that much. So anyway, that's my 6-week check-in.